Now, my cat sent me some time ago there. If you see Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia going to the north, Nihu that the NDC are also just at the same place, just at the northern part of Ghana. You should see that right after that event, certain events will start to unfold, and it has started already. See, there's also a kokosa. And can also support Alan, and certain people within the NDC. See, all of them are changing their minds. As he said, they are out public and they are speaking. Well, from Yafa, but to my family, because Kababazan share video, no business and company. Nevia, you say a summer, okay, Nevia, share, no business and company.
Kakra by my party, ni bima film, ko afafanto. Na ya yeti table yi mu ehun ya de. Minim de okodi afafanto achi. But yen krofo nso bi ekodi akire a. Ene national headquarters Adaroma, Omati committee bi omonama. Omone ye mabunu ni mpanyimfo e kasa. Se omati ada omkodi afafanto achi a wo pep ema NPP party no. Obeba abeka ho ne break 8. Enti ya dwene ho ne ehun se yen krofo omo wo region. And even the whole Ghana no our matia than ye frɛ wɔn so ɔmo nyinaa mmra ma yɛn sɔ NPP mu yɛn sɔ Dr. Bawumia mu na yɛn pushi sɛ yɛbɛtumi abreaki 8 na nmamuo pa Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia de ama yɛn no Dr. Bawumia so ne Dr. Matthew Kuku Prempeh ɛbɛtumi atoa so de akɔ nkunim enti deɛ yɛn so yɛbɛyɛ ne sɛ na medi gaka youth caucus for Ireland yɛwie press conference yi a yɛde normal gu akwam a yɛbɛkyɛ wura constituency biara na yɛwɔ zonal leader a odim minua yi sɛ wanchi minua yi wɔ Sunyane West yɛwɔ Dɔmaa Central for wɔ ha Dɔmaa East wɔ ha yɛne wɔn ba abɛsia kɔ afiafi mu wɔsi ne yɛwɔ data a yɛde yɛ adwuma obi a wate ada na yɛ sɛ nka ɔfrɛ radio wɔ ɔnfrɛ bio deɛ ɔpostu Alan anɛ ɔmpostu Dr. Bawumia deɛ ɔpostu Kennedy Japan a ɔmpostu Dr. Bawumia yɛbɛnante ahwɛ saa nkɔfoɔ no nyinaa ka wɔn ama wɔn abala yɛn afei yɛabɛpushi party machinery forward.
Sɛ wokɔ NPP mmerɛ mu no a yɛsɛ yɛ tam biara ne neɛ ɛsɛ yɛ tam na yɛkɔ prime minister deɛ na obi a ho kwan sɛ ɔsopɔto candidate ɔpɛ ba sɛ yɛwie nti yɛsɛ NPP mma nyinaa ɔsoro mma nyinaa ɛsopɔto yɛwura Mahmoud Bawumia simple obiara woyɛ fufuo wofiri hin wowɔ aburokyire wowɔ Ghana baabi a wobi ayɛ akɔkora woyɛ aburo so far as our nsa wei wɔ abɛto aba no nko ara deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔsopɔto ɔsono ne ɔsono yi no no na asɛm biara mfa na asɛm nkɔ
Tambo friend de o my idea fan because minim ko ko baby o matiada e kan say o nipa na no mo supporting na yens ebi mo aba mo abu o my amade say ene ne o hu na kran to aba enti gina ye o masini de e kama yes yes.
Explain 24-hour economy in Key, Dagbani, where Ga, how's that? Don't feel do no nice way. By the time you finish, about 1,000 people have already voted. They have no message. They have no message. You know, the NPP is far better than NDC. We might not even meet the pass mark if you say we have challenges. But between the two, Abba, I'm asking you, if you have a child and you want the child's future, you prefer a policy that will encourage your child to be thinking that one day I'll be Okada rider, or you want a child whose future you think that one day I'll become like former President Mahama, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, like Dr. Steve Namwa, like this. Is that between the two? Massa.
Defined, and it's difficult to convince us that is the wholesome solution to the problems of our country right now.
What's ill-defined about it? I mean, the 24-hour economy is a 24-hour economy. We want to move.
Well, we are not learning more about how to operationalize. What we've got from the NDC.
You clearly have not been listening to us, and you've not been. You want me to send you there? We have a whole blueprint.
I have seen the packet.
Yes.
But it's only a simplified version of what will actually be applied. We are yet to understand how this will be operationalized so that the Ghanaian people can reap from it. The NDC is taking too long in giving us that, but it's been propagating 24-hour economy. A buzz which some will say is trailing off.
Oh, yeah, certainly. It's caught on. And the TUC has described this as a game changer. And that's what this country has been waiting for. It's an idea whose time has come. Look, we have put out the blueprint. We have said that the flag bearer is just teasing out portions of our manifesto. Very soon, in a few months, we're going to launch the manifesto. And that's where, if you want the full program to go into the details, the bolts and nuts, you're going to have it. But there's nothing mysterious. It's not rocket science. We are not saying we are going to space. I mean, we're just talking about a 24 economy which has worked in other jurisdictions and can work here.
Is that all? It's just a 24-hour economy for the NDC going into the 2024
very simple concept.
election.
I earlier talked about how we're going to deal with corruption. The flag bearer has said that you have a no-nonsense approach. He has said that he will start from home. Charity begins at home, and that even his own appointees will not be spared. He's talked about constitutional reforms. And under constitutional reforms, he's talked about a whole swath of governance, governance reforms, which include, canceling the ex gratia, for example, reducing the number of ministers. He has said that he can work with no more than 60 ministers, where we are now 87 and the likes, and it's going to be more because we thought that there's been a reshuffle. We thought they would take advantage of this reshuffle to reduce the number of ministers, but that's not what has happened. People are being removed from sex.
They provide security at a cost. President Mahama says the state will take that responsibility to provide security for you. Fuel stations no longer run 24 hours, except few.
So if I
hold on.
I'm just trying to understand. So if I should open my business at night,
I
shouldn't pay for security.
No, yes, the state
government will pay for security for me.
That is what the President Mahama says.
Is that possible?
No, President Mahama says that we are going to focus on private entities, particular manufacturing and industries. He made mention of even fuel stations. He made mention of pharmacies. The responsibility to maintain security in the state is the responsibility of the police. And the reason why fuel stations, only few, are running 24 hours is because of how reckless they have managed security of this country, that fuel stations were attacked by armed robbers. We used to have fuel stations. I'm coming.
But for a long time, fuel stations have been
I'm
closed
saying
at
that the
night.
reason why they have been closed at night happened under their administration.
How is that so?
President Mahama says is that, look, we will provide security for industries and businesses who apply to take advantage of the 24-hour economy.
And government will pay for security?
The government will provide security. What are the police there for?
Do we have the money for that?
Don't we have police officers who can patrol the streets?
No, but you're talking about security. I mean, a lot of these businesses have their personal security.
I am saying that the president says that personal security, which you spend so much money, for which reason you can run your pharmacy 24 hours, the state is going to take that responsibility. That is the 24-hour economy.
At what cost?
Oh, at the cost of the state. Do you know how it will benefit the state? If you have manufacturing and industries, the other advantage of it, Bella, is that when you have multiple shifts, in manufacturing and industrial sector, if you have a company that has the capacity to employ, let's say, 150 people, but they can only employ 50 people, because the 50 people will start work from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. That manufacturing company would have loved to produce throughout the 24 hours. But those individuals who work from 8 to 4 can work from 8 till the following morning. That company will now have the opportunity to employ people and run them 3 shifts or 2 shifts. What happens to unemployment? What happens to employment? Employment would increase. Is that not the case? What happens to productivity? Productivity would escalate. What happens?